up, y'all? It's your girl Tassie the Barbie, and I'm back here with another video. You already know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Join the crew. Subscribe. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Join the crew, join the gang, and yeah, let's get straight into it. Alright, so first I wanted to do actually a wig review a little bit, because y'all, I made a wig install video. Y'all wanted that over the story time on my Instagram. If you follow my Instagram, I asked y'all if y'all wanted a story time or a wig install, and y'all said wig install. So unfortunately I had to delete the video. I know, y'all, like, it's like so frustrating, because it's like I spent so much time, like it was an hour long. I was trying to cut it down. That was one of the longest videos I ever had, like, within filming. It's like it just didn't go well, so it really hurt my feelings, because I really wanted to get it out for y'all. But to be honest, I did not like the video. I did not like how I did it. I felt like I wasn't productive enough during the video. I felt like I didn't have the energy. I felt like I didn't look how I wanted to look. I just want y'all, when I come on here, I want to be, you know, myself. Like, I want to be jumpy. I want to be energetic. Sometimes I can be chill a little bit, and y'all notice, like, it's not because I'm sad or anything. It's just because I'm a chill person. And sometimes I'm amped up, like right now. Like, sometimes I'm amped up because, you know, I feel like when you look good, like, you feel good. Like, you feel me? Like, us girls know, you feel me? Like, when we look good, you know, we feel good. And I feel like I just didn't feel myself in that video. My skin was breaking out really bad. It's getting better now, but of course I have on makeup, but it's getting better now. I just did not like that video at all. I did not like it. I wanted to push out content for y'all, but I just felt like maybe that was God's way of saying, like, girl, you don't even like the video. Why are you putting it out? Like, what are you doing? Like, do what you love. And I love to do YouTube. I love to do, like, my hair sometimes. You know, I love to switch things up. I love a lot of stuff. Like, y'all, I'm a girly girl. Like, I love it. So I felt like me pushing that out wouldn't be loyal to y'all, because I wasn't really feeling it. Like, and I was kind of upset. But the outcome was really beautiful. I love this hair, y'all. I'm going to put the company's name. I'm going to talk about the hair, and I'm going to put the company's name. It's a Amazon company, wig company. They sell, I believe, I don't know if they have like human hair wigs, but I did check into their synthetic wigs, and y'all, it's giving human hair, like, period. I love their hair. The texture is nice. It came curled, and I'm going to try to insert a picture, but if I don't, just follow my Instagram. It'll be in the description box down below. Check that out. Like, period, check it out, because it is so beautiful. I've been getting DMs about it. Overall, I just love this hair. It's really soft. It's easy to manage for me, and it's not really that much shedding at all. Like, honestly, I love it. Like, it sheds like normal hair, of course, but y'all, I just love it. And I just thought that even though I couldn't do like the install for y'all, I still wanted to, you know, talk about the wig and stuff, because I did say in my review that I did on their site that I was going to make a YouTube about it and just talk about the wig and how, you know, beautiful it is. And I want y'all to go check it out. But today's going to actually be a story time, and this time story time is going to be about the time I got fired from my first job. Did they set me up? A lot of people said they did, and I kind of low-key felt like they did, but I don't. More as I started talking about it to other people, they was like, yeah, they definitely set you up. I'm not gonna say my bad, y'all. My uncle came in, and like, he just totally just barged in, and just like, don't mind me, my hand is ashy. I've been doing my hair and stuff, but yeah, he came in. So anyways, what were we saying? All right, so actually, y'all, felt like it was low-key, you know, a setup, and I was just like, I don't know. So yeah, this story time is going to be about my first job. So I'm not gonna say where I worked, I'm not gonna say the place, but if you know, you know. If you don't know, I'm not gonna say it. If you figure it out, kudos to you. But I'm not hiding it, but at the same time, I'm not gonna expose who it is and like where I worked, simply because of just don't want no dealings. Like, I don't want no backlash. I don't want like none of that. Not even gonna say, but all I'm gonna say is it was a store. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna put too many details in it. Just gonna say it was a store. Yeah. This was actually not so long ago. This was like a couple months ago maybe. I was a cashier. I had never been a cashier before. I have never really dealt with money like that before. I'm not even gonna cap, I was not that good at counting money. So for that to be my first job, it was kind of difficult for me. So, but I started to help more, and I'm like much better at counting money than I was. So yeah, that's good. But I was not that good at counting money. So, you know, as a cashier, it's important that your drawer is not short more than $14 or maybe $10, because if it's short back to back, y'all, they're going to fire you. So please look out for that. Please make sure you're counting people's money right. Please make sure you're doing all of that, because you're not only messing up their money, but it goes back on you and it affects you as well. So yeah, be careful when you count people's money. Like, you don't want nobody messing up your money, so don't mess up nobody else's money. It's just that. And with me, like, I didn't really know that. I let the machine do it for me. It was the biggest mistake I could have ever made. And I let people do it for me, and that was also the biggest mistake I could have ever made. And you know, just, you live and you learn. But at the end of the day, it could have been like, that situation could have been avoided. Like, it could have definitely been avoided. And honestly, I just look back and I reflect and I just think about it, and I'm like, glad that I came up from that. So yeah, anyway, so I had started working there. You know, it gave me a lot of anxiety, and I already had anxiety as it was, but it gave me a lot more anxiety working with people, and you know, just trying to be not super quick but not super slow either, like productive. And I learned a lot being a cashier, so I don't really regret that job because it taught me a lot. I met some cool people there, so, which is fine. But I also learned the cons. It was if y'all want a whole like the story time on that, it was definitely some cons, so I can give y'all pros and cons of being a cashier if y'all, but that's something that y'all gotta want. So yeah, comment down below. But so yeah, y'all, not trying to ramble or anything, but yeah, I'm just letting y'all know, like, basically how I came in. You know, I was new, I was kind of nervous. I started doing training. I felt like I wasn't in training like long enough, I don't know, get the grasp of doing stuff. So it was pretty hard for me. Like, I felt like I was kind of alone. Like, people didn't really tell me much of what to do, and I would have switched my position, but unfortunately I had kind of just got there. And also, I think to like switch into something else, like, I think you had to be 18. That didn't make sense to me, because even people that weren't 18, like, they were switching their positions. So I just didn't understand, y'all. I didn't like it. It was like I was kind of miserable. I was crying almost every day, y'all. I went on my break and cried because I would get upset because I felt like one of the managers, like, she was being kind of, you know, mean to me, but in reality, like, she was kind of upset herself. Like, she was just, I don't know, that she didn't really like, she wasn't happy there. And I believe that she still works there. I don't know, she might still work there, but girl, kudos to you. But she just it gives off like miserable, because she's overwhelmed with so much. So y'all, one day I had got a notice, like, already, of my drawer being short. So I'm like, okay, this is getting serious, you know, like, I gotta kind of get it together. Like, I gotta, you know, so I gotta start getting help. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start getting help. I'm not gonna say who it is, but we're gonna call her Rachel. We're gonna call her Rachel. So Rachel, she started helping me. Now, mind y'all, actually before this, I'm skipping ahead. I want to let y'all know that my managers were saying that I was doing better. My other managers were saying I was doing better. So I'm like, okay, like, period, I'm doing better. So that means that I need to get more help so I can start continuing doing better. And this is where I went wrong. This is where I went wrong. So I started getting help or whatever, and that's when the mistakes kind of came in again. Like, how am I short? You worked with me all day. Like, she could have, y'all, Rachel could have been my witness, but Rachel did not stand up for me when it was time to go in that, like, office to talk to them. She did not stand up for me. She did not. Rachel started helping me. So it's like, I'm like, Rachel, like, why you not? I didn't ask her or anything, because at the end of the day, like, I should have known how to do it on my own. Like, I should have gotten other help other than her, because I should have got help at home more, so I can come to work and already, like, that's not their job to really, like, teach me how to count. Like, you should have came in here and knew that already. So, you know, I didn't put that pressure on her, but at the same time, it was like, you were working with me, like, you know I was doing good, so why you couldn't stand up for me? Huh, Rachel? Why you couldn't stand up for me? By the way, y'all, Rachel was, yeah, she was. So I definitely felt like some funny stuff was going on, and the more I started talking to people about it, which I didn't tell a lot of people about it, and a lot of people don't know that I don't work there anymore, and I still get questions like, girl, what happened to you? Why you not there no more? Yeah, so if you see the story time, that's why. I'm finna tell you. I was just so upset, because I was like, bro, like, Rachel, like, I thought me and Rachel was cool, and like, everyone liked me. Like, my managers liked me. They didn't want, like, my other managers did not want me to be, like, fired or anything. And I didn't cry when I got fired or anything, because honestly, that job was draining. Like, I don't know, some things about the job was just draining. It's like the job that I work at now, like, I'm much happier. It does require a lot of hard work, but that's every job, like, as it should be. And it was like, the stuff that I was dealing with there, they didn't pay you enough to deal with. Like, they really didn't. Like, we had to deal with perverts, but yeah, like, we had to deal with perverts. We had to deal with just so much bull crap. And I feel like they should pay you more, like, especially for that. They should pay you more, period, because first of all, the minimum wage is going up. Like, everybody should at least be making $14-15 an hour, because that's what most, like, places are making. So if you're not at least, like, making that much, or at least 11, 12, like 10, no, 10 no, like, or at least 10 something, like, not just 10. Like, do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, let me know down in the comments if I'm wrong or I'm right. But yeah, so the funny business, like, it just, y'all, I was upset, because I felt like I was gonna leave on my own anyway, because I had my own plans. But I mean, I left earlier than I expected, which was fine, but at the same time, I missed, like, having my own money and stuff. So it's just like, bro, what am I gonna do? Like, I just felt, I didn't want to talk about it. Like, I want to be rude when people asked me about it either, but I really didn't want to talk about it, like, to nobody. And I didn't really tell any of my relatives. I didn't really tell anyone, like, that I got fired. I think the first person I told was my big brother, and, like, he was kind of happy, actually, because he was happy because me and him could, like, spend more time together, like, I guess, or he'd come and get me, like, stuff like that. That's why he was happy. He wasn't happy, like, because I was, like, hurt or anything like that. But my mom, she was upset, but at the same time, you know, she didn't yell at me, she didn't get mad at me, you know, she actually was mad at them. Honestly, as I told, like, a lot of people, like, they definitely was like, yeah, you got set up. And I'm like, bro, I got set up. Like, I had to, because there was just no way. There was no way. Like, it was just no way. Like, I understood, yeah, I started getting short, but it's like, when I start doing good and then I start getting help, all of a sudden stuff goes wrong. Like, really, Rachel? That's how you, like, that's how you do me? And if she sees this, which I doubt that she will, I'm not placing any blame on anybody. I'm not sitting up here bashing her, anything. I simply just think you should have stood up for me. Like, I think that you should have said something, because if you don't know what your drawer being short means, basically you're missing money out of your drawer. Like, you missing money, baby. You're missing money. So usually when they do that, it's either giving away the money, you're giving way too much change back, or you missing a little bit of money, as in, like, you have less than you're supposed to have in your drawer, or they think you stealing it. And that's what most people thought, that they thought that I was doing, like, was stealing it. But it's like, we have cameras. Like, why don't you check the camera? Like, y'all, I would be back there most of the time And I'll be looking at the cameras like, y'all have cameras everywhere, so why don't you just check the cameras? Like, I was lying, but it's like I wasn't even trying to plead my case, because at the end of the day, I'm young. I can get another job just like that. People were hiring left and right where I'm at, so it's just like, it wasn't really a problem. Like, it wasn't like no static, but it's like, dang, like y'all didn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all didn't even try to like look to see anything. Like, I don't think they tried to do anything at that. Like, y'all, I honestly think they just didn't care enough. Like, and which is like I said, which is cool, because it's so many jobs out here that's hiring, so y'all aren't the only option. You know, it felt just like betraying. At least looked into it more. I don't know, y'all. And it's like they were saying that I was the only one, but I really wasn't, because everyone around the store knew that, like, y'all, people would be short like $300 short. Like, that's more money than I've ever been short. So it was just like, why didn't they get fired like on the spot? It's cool. Like, it's like I said, it's no static. You know, you live and you learn. You know, just get better as a person. You can't change other people's perspective of you. You can only change what you do as a person. So yeah, I definitely prevailed from that. And like I said, I'm grateful for that job. Like, I'm grateful I got the experience. I'm grateful that I got to meet people. Like, I'm just overall grateful. And you know, I thank God that I'm better today. So yeah, that was all for this story time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Join the crew, join the gang, y'all. We are on the road to 100 subscribers before this year is over with. Please share this video with anyone, your mama, your sister, brother, your daddy, your mama. We don't care. We don't care. We need the views, baby, period. But yeah, bye.